Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Flame Leone 2300 here, and today we have a very special review for you guys. Today we're actually going to be taking a look at the one and only Mario Kart Live home circuit for you guys. Now, a few things with this here. I was actually very skeptical to get this product. I wasn't really too sure it was worth my time and money to actually get it. I really checked out a lot of different reviews from like IGN and like other people too as well who had the product first. And soon enough, I was like, you know what? Let's get this product. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. Uh, a lot of fun and great value to have. So I'm actually gonna share my experience with you guys on the Mario Kart Live home circuit for you guys. Maybe you guys are also skeptical into getting this product here, but I actually tested this product with a lot of different things, a lot outdoors, indoors, rug, a lot of things to put it to the ringer to see what it's capable of doing. Now, not only that I got this product, but in order to me to actually get this, I was actually trading in a bunch of games to, afford to get this. So I traded in games to GameStop. I saved about $80, and the only thing I really had to spend was just $20 to get this, which isn't bad. But before we actually start the review, let's put our heads down for a moment of silence for the games who actually lost their life to the greater good here. So head down. Alrighty guys, so to get started, let's actually talk about everything that you get inside the box. First things first, let's talk about the one and only Mario Kart card that you actually get. This is the main component that you are going to be using a lot to control, when you're using Mario Kart Live home circuit. With this, right, it's actually very sturdy. This part on the front is like hard plastic, but it has like a little bit of a like rubber part here that really bounces back. Also, the wheels too as well. They are rubber or like a sponge kind of thing. As you guys can see, I'm just like pressing. It's just pretty cool. All right. That looks very awesome. Okay. Next thing that you also get is the USB C cable here. All right, I still have it in package because I don't really need to use this. I have a bunch of these, so I just keep it in package. Next thing too as well, you get these 4 gates that you get. All right, you have all 4 that you're going to be using for the actual course, right? You actually do need to place all these 4 out in order for it to use, and you also have to drive it in order. I'll probably show you a little demonstration of that later on in the video too as well. And then the last thing, you have these arrow gates. Now these are more for designs. You don't really need to place these out, but it can actually tell you, oh, this is the way you need to go. And in the game too as well, if you actually have this out, it does glow when you have them. So yeah, that's everything inside the box. So now let's actually talk about how it actually runs, right? Because that's the main important thing. I'm going to talk about how it runs, with the surfaces that I use. You're going to even see demonstrations of each surface that I actually use for this. So let's get to that right now. Alrighty guys, so if you guys look at the screen right here, this is the start of Mario Kart Live home circuit here. As you guys can see, we are going to sync the car into the game. It says press your cart's ignition button when it's on the side. It shows it on the screen. And then once it does that, it turns on the camera, and you can now start syncing the camera with the QR code on the screen. It's going to connect it into the game, as you guys can see, and it does also update it too as well, which is pretty interesting. So maybe they are going to be other updates where it does go for the game and everything, who knows. But it does do this just to sync the car into the actual game and make sure that it's yours. Now this take quite a while, probably like a minute or so, so you're just going to wait there for quite a while, as you guys can see on the screen. So it should be coming up very soon. We're just going to say success, and actually starts into it. But yeah, this is what you're going to see at the beginning. It's just going to take a long time to actually get the car synced into the game. And yeah, there you go. Now it says success, and then now Mario is inside the car. Now he is going to be warped into the real world now. As you guys can see here, he is in front of the game, or in the TV right now. He's looking around, taps the screen, and he's in the room that I am in right now. Now, what you can do from here is that just take it a test drive from the start. As you guys can see, the camera looks pretty okay. Not really the best high quality, but hey, what can you expect? It's gonna do for what it needs to do. And if you can see on the top left corner, it actually shows the signal bar and how much battery life it is, aka the gas symbol there. So you get it halfway when you open the box, or at least I did. And now here you can also test how far it can really go. So as you guys can see, when I was trying to drive the car around, the signal starts going bad and it starts getting a little glitchy when you don't have the right signal here. And yeah, you can see right there, it just starts going haywire and stuff. So I actually drove pretty far away from where I am. That's probably why it's doing that. But yeah, that's literally what it does from there. So now what we're going to do, we're going to see how it actually does on different surfaces. Alrighty, so as you guys saw, I really took this car and put everything to the test of it, all indoors, outside, and everything. So hopefully, you guys liked and enjoyed what you saw there. Now, to give my honest opinion about this, because I think that's what everyone's really caring about, I think, personally, for $100, it's kind of worth the money. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. No matter if your house is small or big, or or even do it outside, I think what really comes down to making sure this is worth your money and I don't think anybody really said this at all in their reviews, but I think it's how much your imagination runs wild with this, right? So like I'm thinking of, like, even in my room where I have, like, not really so much of a big room, right? If you guys saw on the carpet, that was my room basically. It was a small room, but I still made it work somehow, except for like 150cc, which gets a little bit harder. But if you have like a small space, I think at least 50 to 100cc should be fine. 150 to 200 is going to be a little bit hard, but I think when it comes down to actually building the tracks and stuff, I think what really comes down to making this worthwhile is how big your imagination runs, right? So if you have a big house, don't use the same layout all the time. You can always use something different. You can always, zigzag, change it around, all that good stuff, and make it a little bit different, right? So, like I said, I think it really comes down to imagination on how well this product is actually going to be for you. Now, my time playing it, I didn't really play for like hours. It's not like a game that you're going to play for like hours and hours, because it does need a charge itself. But I think a good 30 minutes to an hour should probably be fine to suffice for one day, and then probably play it the next time, and same thing, so on and so forth. But as you guys saw, it is able to go outside. It's able to go indoors on a lot of different surfaces. Outdoors though, you do need how would you say, you do need connection, right? So like what I did to test this outside, I actually used 5G to connect onto my actual switch and everything, to have internet access, and it still worked perfectly. Like, there was no problems with it. It worked pretty fine. Only in the morning time when it's very bright, it's not going to be able to work, because it cannot register the gates. If you guys saw it in one of the the videos, right? It cannot register the gates, so you have to make sure at least in the afternoon or nighttime you do play this. Which is fine, because like I said, it works perfectly well outdoors. You can still play this outdoors, even though the game says, "Oh, don't play outdoors." No, you can still play outdoors with this, so it's pretty cool. Another thing too, as well, with the cart, you're gonna kind of clean the tires a lot, because it does get dirty pretty easily. Depending on what surface you're gonna do, especially if you're outdoors, it is gonna get dirty easily. It's nothing anything too hard. You can get like a rag, water, just like clean it from there. All that. It's not really gonna damage the car or anything. Also, just be in mind, if you guys do go outside, there are gonna be dirts on the side here too as well. Here on the side, you gotta clean that too, and just make sure not to bump into anything, because this thing could get scratched. But it's not anything too major. The main thing that you don't want to get scratched is the camera, but everything else, if it does get scratched, it's fine. It's not really much of a big deal, game changer there. But yeah. I think personally, even getting this for $100, or trading in all the games and just buying this for 20, I think it's still perfect. Definitely worth to actually get this thing. So hopefully I change your guys' mind on this review here. Like I said, I checked out a lot of different reviews before actually buying this, and then something just told me I wanted to really buy this, and I'm actually okay buying this. It's actually worked really well. It works really nice. The game is itself really good, and like I said, you have to really use your imagination to actually put the tracks into place and see what you want to do there. Okay. So if you guys definitely want to go get it, please do, because it's actually very awesome. Just hopefully they do add more characters. Right now they only have Mario and Luigi, but hopefully they do add more. I would love to see a Bowser or like a Donkey Kong, something like that. Or maybe they'll just have like in different sets, like instead of buying the whole case again, maybe they'll just have like just a character themselves, which I'll be really fine with. So you can just play from there. All right. So anyway, this is FlameLeone2300. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, because I definitely took a long time making this video for you guys. And yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the day. Take it easy, everyone.